Welcome to our comprehensive guide on the Load All Subfile in IBM RPGLE. In this video, we'll delve into the details of using the Load All Subfile technique to manage and display multiple records. 1. Before we dive into the example, let's understand the declaration of the files. User DTLSF, user details file. It declares the user DTLSF file, which is keyed and used for input operations only. User DTLSD1, user details display. This line declares the user DTLSD1 workstation file with a subfile D1SFL controlled by RRN hash and uses the indicator data structure INS1. Then, defining the indicators and variables. This data structure defines various indicators used to control the subfile operations. The variable RRN hash are used to manage the relative record numbers for the subfiles. Main processing loop. It calls subroutines to clear, load, and display user details. Next, clear user details subroutine. This subroutine clears the subfile by setting the clear indicator and writing the control record. D1 CLRIND equals on. Line sets the indicator to clear the subfile and write D1 CTL. Writes the control record to the subfile. Now, load user details subroutine. This subroutine loads user details from the user DTLSF file into the subfile. Set LL low val user DTLSF. Line positions the file pointer at the beginning of the file. Read user DTLSF. Line reads the first record. The loop continues until the end of the file is reached. Down not %EOF. Inside the loop, user details are assigned to subfile fields. The relative record number is increment, and the subfile record is written. If RRN hash greater than or equal to 9999, leave SR. Diff. Lines ensure that the subfile does not exceed its maximum capacity. Now, display user details subroutine. This subroutine displays the subfile unless the user presses exit function key. D1 DSP IND equals on. And D1 DSPCTL IND equals on. Lines set the indicators to display the subfile and its control record. These lines ensure that the subfile is not displayed if it is empty. Write D1 header and write D1 footer. Lines write the header and footer records. YXFMT D1 CTL. Line displays the subfile control record and allows user interaction. Clear D1 footer. Line clears the footer record after display. Next, process user options subroutine. This subroutine processes user options. These lines read the changed subfile record if there are any records. The loop, down not %EOF, continues to process user options until the end of the subfile is reached. This block of code handles different user options. If the option is 5, the view user subroutine is called. For any other option, an invalid option message is displayed. View user details subroutine. This subroutine allows viewing detailed user information. Clear D4 RCD. Line clears the detail record. Chain D1 user ID user DTLSFR. Line retrieves the user details based on the user ID. If the record is found, the user details are assigned to the detail fields. The loop, DOW cancel equals off, continues to display the detail record until the user cancels. YXFMT D4 RCD. Line displays the detail record and allows user interaction. If the cancel indicator is set, the loop exits. In conclusion, the Load All Subfile technique in IBM RPGLE is essential for managing and displaying multiple records efficiently. Thank you for watching our video tutorial on the Load All Subfile in IBM RPGLE by Programmers.io. We hope you found it informative and useful for your programming tasks. If you have any questions or would like to explore more RPGLE topics, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more RPGLE programming insight. Happy coding!